Okay, we're going to be playing. I already know how I'm getting drafted.
Welcome
I'll
back.
be drafted by number 10.
With the 9th pick of the 4th round, the Detroit Tigers select Big Dog Boomer, a shortstop from the East region.
All right, we're making our way through the middle rounds of the first-year player draft now. What do you guys have to say about this most recent selection?
Well, at this point, it's really hard to tell how any of these mid-round...
Okay, so here's my appearance. I'm gonna play this game. My head is killing me. April 7th, 2016. Learning about life.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Striding into the box, Chris Hammond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. To short, hit hard. Boomer scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now to the plate, Zach Montes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Miguel Santiago gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Big Dog Boomer set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Around third and being waved on home. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits. Joe McDougal gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. A pause and the 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Underhanded flip on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Big Dog Boomer, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double. In now, Ray Valentine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner goes for third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
And the runner's breaking for third to third.
Here you go, find the ball, find the ball.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ernest Rivas will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in to try it again. Big Dog Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Anderson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. This one pretty well in the bag.
Yeah.
striding in to start the ninth. Big Dog Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man does his job here to start the ninth.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression.
Ray Valentine will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ernest Rivas. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the...
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. James Gill comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the sixth, that being a home run, of course.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from Ken Whitaker. Will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't got...
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off, and in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Thunder rolls in this one, 8-6. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Okay, and then durability.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Erie Seawolves and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
What their aces? Their aces are running now. Aces, get your aces.
And with that, here's a look.
He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Get your aces on the bases.
Big Dog.
Get your ace on the base. Okay. Bam.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, on his way to second now. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
More trouble here to start this inning, too. They've had this guy's number so far, and now here's a leadoff double on the very first pitch. It's right back into the stretch with a runner in scoring position.
Ray Valentine will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time. Chris Sanchez will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2. Leading off the inning, Chris Hammond. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for...
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
Big Dog Boomer walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Swing and a liner.
Let's go now. One time.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, what a dive. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Ray Valentine steps in now. Runners on the move for second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away.
Come on, big guy, get yourself
Joe McDougal digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and what do you know? He's got a good chance to get another RBI on a sac fly right here.
To short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. Miguel Santiago will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well,
Big Dog Boomer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Runners off for second. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9. Into the box now, Big Dog Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of it, strike 1.
This is what I got from my
A wind up and the 0-1. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was the triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to the victory.
On 9 hits.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Erie Seawolves and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Big Dog Boomer will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Looking to minimize the damage. High in the air out to center field. Sanchez is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Zach Montes will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. Rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Chris Sanchez will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. He'll come to the plate with it, but not in time as he's across with the run. Chris Hammond will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. He's set. Here's the 3-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. And he is in there. Stepping in, Big Dog Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Dog Boomer.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second. Freddie Baez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. To his right. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. Trenton leads this one. Big Dog Boomer will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Swing and a liner. Foul. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Big Dog Boomer stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Julio Garcia digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Hit to short. Boomer has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 24.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
First for the victorious.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Thunder rolls in this one 10-4. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Okay, so that was a few games, and you gotta go. Why do you keep playing the Thunder now?
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Erie Seawolves and the Trenton Thunder. Big Dog Boomer will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's dwell on it for too long.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch out.
2 balls,
Nothing
no
doing.
strike. Hey, wait for yours here.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. To second for 1. On to first. The double play. Time now to give you a look at the batting order. Chris Sanchez will dig in. 1 for 4 with a triple in last night's game. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Flipped out the other way towards in time to first, and there are 2 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric? Big Dog Boomer will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a cost. Ken Whitaker will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Grounded to third. Holman is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Seawolves are out on top. Chris Sanchez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3.
One away.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a Big Dog Boomer steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Boomer.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Blair is there, 1 away. Big Dog Boomer is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Get your pitch.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, a base hit, so they get the leadoff man on to open up the 7th inning. Ken Whitaker will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Take a turn. Look.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Clinton Orr stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Coleman loves it. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second.
Maurice Coleman will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Hey, nobody.
The 0-2 delivery. To short. Played on the backhand. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Vincent Rios will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on. One there.
He's out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, you know, a double.
Come on, guys.
Zach Montes stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip.
Hey, one away.
The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Field has it. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Al Blair gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, he makes the stop to first. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Big Dog Boomer steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Big Dog Boomer.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. On out.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Seawolves lead it 9-2. Chris Sanchez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
Jake Gamble stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Here's the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Nope.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
That's 2 batters now in the inning.
Zach Montes stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up, and he wisely just steps on second to get the force play.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the...
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Seawolves come out on top, 9-2. So long, everybody.
6 men on base. For the Thunder, 2 runs.
Okay guys, so that'll be it, and thank you for watching.